Hey everyone, and welcome back to English Holiday. I'm James.
And I'm Amanda, and we are so happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're a returning listener, welcome back. We missed you. Or if this is your very first time, we are so glad you found us.
Yes, and if you're new here, this podcast is for people who are learning English, and we want to make that process fun, easy, and totally stress-free.
Exactly. The name English Holiday comes from this idea that learning a language doesn't have to feel like homework. It can feel like a holiday, something you actually enjoy. So we just have casual, natural conversations, and you pick up English along the way just by listening.
No textbooks, no grammar drills, just two friends chatting. And if you're enjoying the show, please subscribe and leave us a review. It really helps us reach more learners, and it means the world to us.
It really does. Okay, so today's topic, I'm super excited about this one, Amanda.
Oh, me too. What are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about public transportation, getting around cities using buses, subways, trolleys, cable cars, all of it. We're going to talk about different cities in the United States and share some personal stories, too.
I love this topic. Figuring out public transit in a new city is such a real experience for anyone traveling or living somewhere new. And it comes with so much vocabulary. Let's just get into it.
Let's do it! So, I want to start with the most iconic one, the New York City subway. I mean, if we're talking about American public transportation, you have to start there, right?
Oh, absolutely. The subway is like, it's its own world, honestly.
It really is. So the subway is an underground train system. You go downstairs into the station, tap your card to get through the turnstile, that little rotating gate, and then you wait on the platform for your train.
Right, and the Metro card was the little yellow card you'd load money onto. They've switched to the OMNY system now, tap to pay with your phone or a credit card. But Metro card is still what a lot of New Yorkers say out of habit.
Yeah, totally. Old habits. So my first time on the NYC subway, I got on the wrong train. I thought I was going uptown, meaning north, toward the higher number streets, but ended up going downtown, toward the southern part of Manhattan.
Oh no, uptown, downtown, yeah, that trips people up so much.
It does. And in New York, uptown and downtown are also the train directions, so you have to check which one you need before going down the stairs. I learned that the hard way.
We all do. I asked someone on the platform once, and they were so helpful. New Yorkers get a bad reputation, but honestly, if you ask for directions on the subway, most people will help you out.
That's so true. They might look busy, but they'll point you in the right direction. Okay, what about Chicago? Let's talk about the L.
Oh, I love the L. So L is short for elevated train because a lot of the tracks are above ground, raised up on big metal structures over the streets. You're riding and looking down at the city. It's a really cool view.
Yeah, it's pretty unique. And it's loud. Like when the train goes around a curve on those elevated tracks, it makes this screeching metal sound. It's part of the experience.
It really is. And the L has different color-coded lines, like the red line, the blue line, the green line. So when you're figuring out which train to take, you say something like, I need to take the red line to downtown. Locals just call the downtown area the Loop, by the way.
Right, the loop, because the train literally loops around in a circle around the downtown area. Great word. Okay, let's hop over to the West Coast. San Francisco, the cable car.
Yes, the San Francisco cable car is more of a tourist experience than a daily commute these days, but it's so iconic. It's an old-fashioned wooden car pulled along a track by a moving underground cable, hence the name.
Right, and San Francisco also has the Muni, which is the municipal railway. That includes buses, light rail, and the metro lines, so locals usually take the Muni to get around on a daily basis, and the cable car is more of a fun, scenic ride.
Exactly. And scenic is such a good word here. It means the view is beautiful. San Francisco is so hilly, so riding the cable car up those steep hills with a view of the bay, stunning.
Stunning is the word. Okay, now let's go south. New Orleans, the streetcar.
Oh, the New Orleans streetcar is so charming. So, a streetcar, sometimes also called a trolley, runs on tracks that are built right into the street, not underground, not elevated, just right there on the road, alongside cars and pedestrians.
Mm-hmm. And the most famous one in New Orleans is the St. Charles Line. It's one of the oldest continuously operating streetcar lines in the world, actually.
That's amazing. And it goes through beautiful old neighborhoods lined with huge oak trees. It's so slow and leisurely, leisurely meaning relaxed, unhurried, but that's part of why it's so lovely.
Totally. It's not about getting somewhere fast, it's about the journey. Now I want to talk about something a little more unusual. Have you ever been on the Roosevelt Island aerial tramway in New York?
Oh my gosh, yes. So it's an aerial tramway, basically a gondola hanging in the air that carries passengers from Midtown Manhattan across the East River to Roosevelt Island. And it's actual public transportation you can use with your regular subway card.
Right. It's not just a tourist attraction. Real commuters use it every day. And the view from up there is incredible. You're suspended up in the air looking at the Manhattan skyline and the river below you.
It's genuinely breathtaking. And suspended is such a vivid word. It means hanging in the air, held up by the cable. I expected it to feel terrifying, but it was actually really smooth and calm.
Same. It kind of gently sways a little bit, but nothing scary. Okay, let's talk about Los Angeles, the metro. Because LA has a reputation for being a car city, but the metro is actually pretty solid.
Right, and that reputation is starting to change. The LA Metro has been expanding a lot and has both subway lines underground and light rail lines on the surface or elevated tracks. Color-coded too, the A line, formerly the blue line, the B line, formerly the red line and parts of the old gold line, the C line, formerly the green line, and so on. It can get a little complicated, but here's the basic breakdown. I'll try and keep it as simple as possible. Basically, LA ran out of distinct colors as they were expanding their train system.
Yeah. What I always tell people is LA Transit is great if you're patient. It's not as dense or frequent as New York's subway, but for getting between neighborhoods, say downtown LA to Hollywood or to the beach, it absolutely works.
Exactly, and frequent means how often the trains come. In New York, you might wait 2 or 3 minutes. In some cities, you're waiting 15 or 20 minutes between trains, so you have to plan ahead a bit more.
Plan ahead, yes. That's such good advice for using any transit system in a new city. Check the schedule, know your stops, and give yourself extra time.
And know your stop. That's important. A stop is where the train or bus pauses to let passengers on and off. On a bus, you usually press a button or pull a cord to signal to let the driver know that you want to get off at the next stop.
The cord. I pulled the cord on a bus for the first time when I was like 12 years old, and I felt so proud of myself. Such a simple thing, but it felt so grown up.
That's adorable. I totally get that. And speaking of buses, let's not forget that in so many cities, the bus is the backbone of public transit. Like, not every city has a subway or a metro, but almost every city has buses.
Absolutely. Buses are so important, and I think they get underrated. And there's great vocabulary around them, too. The bus route is the path the bus takes, the bus stop is where you wait, the fare is what you pay, and the transfer is when you switch to a different line.
Transfer is such a useful word. It means you get off one line and get on a different one to continue your journey. And in many cities, if you're using an app or transit card, the transfer is automatic. So convenient.
So convenient. And apps have completely changed how people use public transit. Google Maps and Apple Maps tell you which train to take, which platform to stand on, when the next bus is coming. It's incredible compared to how it used to be.
Oh, totally. I remember when you had to just memorize the route or ask a stranger. Now you just open your phone and follow the little blue dot. Way less stressful.
Way less stressful. Although, I'll be honest, sometimes the app says the train is coming in 2 minutes, and then it just doesn't come.
Yes, service delay. Those two words that nobody wants to hear.
Oh, service delay. Yes. Or this train is running behind schedule. That's another one. Behind schedule means it's late. It's not arriving at the planned time.
And you just have to be patient, which is its own life lesson. But the biggest thing about using public transit, especially when you're speaking a second language, is just not being afraid to ask for help.
100%. There are some simple phrases that'll get you very far. Like, "Excuse me, is this the right platform for the train to?" Or, "Does this bus go to?" Or, "Which stop is closest to?"
Those are gold, really practical, and most people are happy to help if you're polite. A simple "excuse me" goes a long way. It shows you're being respectful of their time.
Totally. Okay, last thing I want to mention, what's your all-time favorite public transit experience? Like, if you had to pick one.
Ooh, tough choice. I'd say the New Orleans streetcar on a warm evening. Sun going down, windows open, rolling slowly through those gorgeous old streets. There's nothing quite like it. Very cinematic.
Like you're in a movie. I love that. Mine is the Roosevelt Island Tramway at night, looking at Manhattan all lit up across the water from that little gondola in the sky. It was genuinely one of those moments where I stopped and thought, wow, this city is something else.
Aw, that gives me chills. Public transit can really give you those unexpected beautiful moments, can it?
It really can. Okay, I think that's a great place to wrap up today's conversation. What a fun episode. I feel like we could honestly talk about this for another hour.
We really could. There's so much more we didn't even get to, but that's what future episodes are for, right?
Exactly. A huge thank you to everyone who tuned in today, whether you listened on your commute, on a walk, or maybe even on public transit right now. We hope it was enjoyable and useful.
And if you have ideas for topics you'd like us to cover, drop them in the comments. We read everything, and some of our best episode ideas have come straight from you, so don't be shy.
We'll be back soon with another episode of English Holiday. Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and enjoy the journey, on and off the train. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.